What if I told you the way you're choosing happiness might be the very thing pushing it away? We are all taught to want big promotion, the nicer car, and to constantly be striving for more. But what is the real key to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life? Isn't somewhere out there, but right here, right now. Science is now proving what ancient wisdom has known for centuries. A simple practice called gratitude has the power to measurably improve your sleep, boost your immune system, and literally change the physical structure of your brain. In this video, I'm sharing 10 scientific backed gratitude habits you can start using today to genuinely hack your happiness. And the results are genuinely shocking. Let's be real, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. We are living in a world of constant comparison, never ending to do lists, and a 24-hour and a 24/7 news cycle that seems to specialize in bad news. Our brains are hardwired with what scientists call a negativity bias. Think of it like a smoke detector that's perfectly calibrated for a smoky cave, but goes off every time you make a toast in the modern kitchen. It's an old evolutionary feature that kept our ancestors safe by always looking for danger. But today, it just leaves us feeling anxious, stressed, and perpetually dissatisfied, always zeroed on what's wrong instead of what's right. This constant low-grade stress keeps us in a state of fight or flight, flooding our bodies with cortisol. It's like keeping a gas pedal floored on your body's engine, burning up emergency fuel and wearing out all the parts. Over time, that can lead to terrible sleep, a weaker immune system, and even higher risk of heart disease. We get stuck replaying negative moments over and over in our heads. It feels like a trap. But what if you could consciously hit the override switch on that programming? This is where gratitude comes in. And it's not just about being polite or thinking happy thoughts. It's an active tool for rewiring your brain. Think of your brain as a forest. The thoughts you have most often are like well-worn paths, easy to walk down. Negativity can become a superhighway. When you practice gratitude, you start clearing a new path. At first, it's tough, but the more you walk it, the wider and easier it becomes, until it's your new default trail. Studies show a regular gratitude practice activates your brain's CEO, the medial prefrontal cortex, which helps you regulate your emotions and make much better decisions. It also tells your brain's internal cheerleading squad chemicals like dopamine and serotonin to get to work, lifting your mood and making you feel more content. The science is crystal clear. Constant gratitude is linked to better sleep, lower blood pressure, reduced symptoms of depression and anxiety, and a real measurable jump in life satisfaction. So how do you actually do it? Let's get into the 10 habits you can start today. First up, the most famous habit, gratitude journaling. But let's get specific. Every day, either in the morning or right before bed, write down 3 specific things that went well for you for that day and why. This isn't just about listing my family, my health. Go deeper. I'm grateful for the 10 minutes of quiet I had this morning to drink my coffee before anyone else woke up because it made me feel calm and centered. This is the perfect anecdote to that negativity bias we talked about. Second habit, the gratitude letter. Okay, this one is a powerhouse. Think of someone who has made a huge positive difference in your life, someone you've never really thanked properly. Write them a detailed letter explaining what they did, how it changed things for you, and why you're so grateful. You don't even need to send it. But studies show that just delivering it and reading it also creates profound, lasting boost of happiness. This single practice is like a happiness tool, time release capsule shown to increase well-being for weeks, even months. It strengthens your social bonds and creates a feeling of connection, which is the cornerstone of a happy life. In fact, some studies have found it one of the single most effective things you can do to boost positive emotions. Habit 3. The next time you thank someone, a barista, a co-worker, your partner, just pause, make eye contact and be specific. Instead of quick thanks, try, hey, thank you for taking the time to explain that to me. I really appreciate it. That simple shift turns a polite formality into a mindful moment. It pulls your focus out of your own head and onto the positive actions of others, grounding you in the present and building genuinely warmer relationships. Habit 4. The negative thought redirect. Our brains love to chew on negative thoughts and fears. It's called rumination. This habit is about giving your brain something better to chew on. When you catch yourself spiraling into frustration or worry, consciously pivot your focus onto one small positive thing where you are. Stuck in traffic and feeling the rage build? Redirect your thoughts. I'm grateful I have a car to sit in right now. Or I'm grateful for this amazing podcast I'm listening to. It's like your mind is a TV stuck on a horror movie channel. The redirect is you consciously picking up the remote and changing it to something that makes you feel much better. You're not ignoring the problem, you're just breaking the negative cycle. This practice directly weakens the neural pathways or rumination, which has been shown to cut down anxiety and depression. Habit 5. Sharing gratitude at meals. This habit turns a simple daily routine into a powerful ritual. At dinner, whether you're with family, a partner, or friends, just go around the table and have each person share one thing they're grateful for their day. This does two incredible things. First, like the journal, it makes you pause and find the highlight of your day. But more importantly, it builds up your relationships. Hearing what others are grateful for fosters empathy and brings you closer. And the research is overwhelming on this. Strong social support is one of the biggest predictors of well-being. We are halfway through and I'm curious which of these habits is hitting home for you so far. Let me know down in the comments, and if you're getting value from this and want to keep learning how we use science to build better life, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Habit 6. The pre-sleep saver. So many of us struggle with a racing mind when our head hits the pillow. This habit is designed to quiet that noise. Right before you turn out the lights, take 1 minute to mentally replay the single positive moment from that day. It could be a compliment someone gave you, a delicious meal, a beautiful sunset you saw. Really savor it. Feel the positive emotions all over again. And the research backs this up. Focusing your positive thoughts before bed leads to falling asleep faster and waking up more refreshed, simply because you are replacing the anxious chatter with feelings of contentment. Habit 7. Finding the gift in the struggle. This one may be a little bit more advanced, but it's absolutely transformational. When you're facing a real difficulty, try to find the gift inside the struggle. It isn't about pretending a bad situation is actually good. It's about looking for the lesson, a new strength you discovered, or an unexpected silver lining. Maybe a failure at work taught you something crucial about your career path. Maybe a health scare forced you to finally prioritize your well-being. Practicing this builds incredible resilience. It helps you reframe adversity not as a roadblock, but as a part of your story that made you stronger. Habit acknowledging indebtedness. This might sound a little strange, but recognizing how much you owe to others can be a powerful source of happiness. Think of your life and successes like the top of the floor of a skyscraper. It's easy to focus on the view from the top, but this habit is about appreciating the massive unseen foundation and the thousands of people whose work made it possible for you to be up there. From the farmer who grew your food to the mentor who guided your career. Thinking about this interconnectedness creates a feeling of elevation and powerful desire to pay it forward. I found that this feeling of positive indebtedness is a strong predictor of more satisfying life and makes you want to be kinder to others. It shifts the focus from me to we. Habit 9, savoring positive memories. Your mind is a library of all your experiences. This habit is about intentionally checking out a book from the good times section. Take a few minutes to vividly recall a happy memory, a vacation, a graduation, a moment of pure laughter with a friend. Close your eyes and put yourself back there. What did you see? What did you hear? How did you feel? Research shows that saving positive memories can be just as potent as other gratitude practices for boosting your mood. It's like a direct injection of positive emotion into your day, reminding you of the good you've already experienced. Habit 10, pro-social gratitude acts. The final habit is about turning that feeling of gratitude into action. Let your thankfulness inspire you to do small acts of kindness for others. If you're grateful for your supportive team at work, offer to help a coworker who's swamped. If you're thankful for your neighborhood, pick up the piece of trash on your next walk. These actions create a beautiful feedback loop. Think of it like a happiness boomerang. The good you throw out there circles back and gives you even more to be grateful for. Science shows that these acts of kindness don't just improve your community, they also light up the reward to rewire your brain for happiness. Look, gratitude isn't magic wand, but it's a practice. The real benefits come from consistency. You don't have to do it all the 10 at once. Just pick one or two that feel right for you and really commit to them for a few weeks. You have the power to actively change your experience of life. You can choose to stop letting your brain's old negative programming run the show and start intentionally looking for the good that is already all around you. Start today. You'll be amazed at how quickly you see it.